Hi, this is Nurse Angie of Nurse Angie's Reviews and Adventures. Today we are standing in front of the Gibbons Hotel, which sits at the corner of South Ludlow and West 3rd Street in Dayton, Ohio, in downtown. This is the Gibson Hotel in 1941. This is now the Gibson Hotel today. Abandoned with some changes to it. There's a parking garage. So our story takes place on May 24th, 1941, here at the Gibbons Hotel. Betty Austin and Raymond Rex Buzz Epperson were staying here at the Gibbons Hotel, someplace up there. At this time, Raymond Epperson was awaiting a new trial for kidnapping. Epperson had already served 6 years in Indiana State Prison in Michigan City, Indiana. This just happens to be the same prison as John Dillinger stayed in. Austin and Epperson was suspected of multi-state crimes spree in May of 1941 in Richmond, Virginia, Baltimore, Maryland, Kentucky, before coming to Dayton, Ohio. At about 4 o'clock in the morning, Austin and Epperson robbed a carnival manager of $1,700, about $30,000 in today's money. At gunpoint, the carnival manager was locked in a closet. When the couple was leaving the hotel watchman and a taxi driver tried to stop them. Patrolman Daniel Simons and Walter Heyman started pursuing the couple at speeds of 75 miles an hour. Now we're going to take the same route as they did when they left the hotel. This is the 3rd Street side of the old Gibson Hotel. Could you imagine the stories that this hotel has? Now this building is the current City Hall of Dayton. Not sure if this building was City Hall back in 1941 or not, but it was right across the street from the Gibson Hotel. Okay, we are right now on Ludlow in front of the Gibson Hotel, and we're on the route to where it ended.
Yeah, and this is where the police chase started.
So the pursuit went down South Ludlow to South Patterson Boulevard. So this area has changed over the time.
Imagine what they were thinking, you know? When the cops are after them and they're screaming down this road at who knows how fast.
And here at these train tracks, there used to be the train station here in Dayton. And we have here the Packard Museum.
As they went this direction, the buildings and houses became a little less. They were here, just not. I guess it was a little. Well, it wasn't too sparse in the 40s, so a lot of this stuff would have been here. I don't think that would have been there. That would have been here. Be interesting to dig up more police records as to more details about the speed of the chase, but finding stuff like that is not easy. It's not easy.
Well, they went 75 miles per hour.
Oh, 75? Okay.
Yeah.
Back then, that was probably flying. They're moving pretty good. I'm not even going to try to do 75. But
So now we're getting ready to hit South Patterson Boulevard.
so they come, I'm doing 30 right now, and they jam through here at 75, who knows, plus flying through here. Dayton PD, hot on their tails, sirens, lights, drama. This really was done. Dayton's own little Bonnie and Clyde, though. Trying to put myself in their position or the viewpoint of the officer chasing them, you know. We're very close to where this story literally ends, sort of. But I don't think the police had any idea things were going to go down like it did. Makes me wonder why they didn't go down Carillon Boulevard and stay right and follow the river down. I mean, maybe they just weren't thinking, just go straight.
Maybe it wasn't there.
Yeah, I know the canal and the train were where the attraction was. I believe Carillon Boulevard was there back then. It was under a different name. Or maybe not. I'll have to double check. But we definitely had the canal and the traction car line coming through the base of that hill over there. And again, I can't help but think they could have just stayed right. Who knows, they might have gotten away. They had made that fateful turn up here, and then this whole story may have been very different. Yeah, that old road was there. Don't know what it was actually his name was.
No, that road has been changed in recent years.
Oh yeah.
So now we're getting ready to go by Carillon Park. Which is right there. Where When the Right Flyers is located also.
So at this point, I'm putting myself in his situation. Where can I try to ditch the cops at? There's a turn coming up here. Where can
well,
I
they
try
actually
to
made the wrong. They made a wrong turn.
Yeah.
So instead of going straight, they turned here into Calvary Cemetery. And then they came through the gates. We are now at the gates of Calvary Cemetery. A gun battle took place between the police and the couple. Epperson wanted to give up, but Austin pulled her Colt Army special revolver and started shooting. So we believe they came through this gate right here. They realized they hit a dead end. Then the car turned. Say about right here. We're just guessing. And they used a car as a shield for the shootout.
So yeah, they would have been here. The police would have been on the other side. And in between are the gates and these things.
So we think we found some damage, some bullet markings.
Yeah, one of them was right there. You can probably get different angles on that, but it definitely looks like graze damage from a bullet. And some of this marble on this wall, it's really going to be hard to see with the camera. But there is damage, significant damage in some places that would have been level to where a gun, like there's one there, there's one there. There's some on the fascia, it's really going to be hard to see. There's a little one there. More on this side, on where the Eppersons would have been. I'm guessing they weren't as good of a shot as the Dayton police were, so they ended up getting this quite a bit. But to me, the most compelling damage is probably here on the iron. This one took damage as well. You can definitely see, and again, this stuff is high hardness. It takes a lot to damage this kind of material. So when you start seeing where gun level may be, knowing they were slightly up on a hill over there, hits like that into this marble would have made sense. But I think some of the most compelling damage may be what looks like that bullet grazing the grate. So yeah, I can picture the car just turn there and then pow, 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 just going back and forth.
So, Patrolman Simons was shot in the shoulder. Patrolman Heyman had a bullet brush his head. And Austin had 4 wounds in her back. She was taken to the local hospital for treatment. And sorry for looking at the ground because we did have 2 cars come through. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this story of Dayton's own version of Bonnie and Clyde here at Calvary Cemetery. There is the chapel, and watch my other videos of Calvary Cemetery where we go through each section and meet some of the people here.